guys, back to yet another video. Today, this is my review for episodes 1 and 2 of Alien Earth. This is getting filmed a day before I watch. That was tragic. A day before I watch Alien Earth 2. So this video is going to be filmed 2 separate days. So this is Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's going to be posted on Wednesday. But just saying, this part's from Tuesday. I'm reviewing episode 1 of the Alien Earth. So going into this, I was really high anticipated. If you don't know, I'm getting into TV shows. So I used to only review movies. Now I'm reviewing movies and TV shows. And at the end, I'll rank all the TV shows I watch and, of course, rank all the movies. That's the big video at the end of the year. But, it's water, by the way. So yeah, I had really high anticipation. This is not Zesty, by the way. I was doing that. I really had anticipation. I thought this was going to be show of the year besides Stranger Things. I thought this was going to be better than Welcome to Derry. I thought it was going to be better, but I know I'm going to like Welcome to Derry better. Dang, what a double chin. Jeez. And then I started seeing the reviews, and they were as good as I thought they were going to be. 94 Rotten Tomatoes, 8.8 on IMDb. And then 3C Films loved the first episode. Everyone that I saw loved the first episode of Alien Earth. So I had to check it out. And I loved it. Every second of this first episode is just amazing. Most of the first episode is just story, like building up the story. There is some horror at the end and a little bit in the middle. But you do see a xenomorph, and the xenomorph's awesome. So this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler review. But yeah, at the beginning, this little girl is, she has cancer. So she agrees to this surgery, well, not surgery, this, like, transplant to put her soul into another body that turns her into, like, a robot or something. She does that, and it works. Her name is now Wendy, but she's sad about her brother not knowing who she is. They told her that she was dead. All of this was bad, and while that was happening in space, a bunch of people were in there trying to discover aliens, and then they crashed after the xenomorph and other aliens attacked. So yeah, this Alien Earth is set on Earth. So they crashed, and that was like later in the episode. The whole episode just builds up. Like, this is gonna be a shorter review because there's not much I can say, because there's just a lot of story in between these, so I don't remember most of it. But a lot of story happened, and it was like so entertaining, but I don't remember what I watched. The xenomorph was real cool, but then these like police officer type people, investigators at the end of the episode go check on the spaceship, and there was a guy still there, a cyborg who is one of the main characters of From Space, and he ties them down and just leaves them there. And then a bunch of people tried to explore the spaceship. Some die, I'm pretty sure. I'm not completely sure about that one, but sorry if it sounds like I'm tired. I am very tired. I've had a long day, but I had to put this review out for y'all. So yeah, that's about it. I really loved the first episode of Alien Earth. If you did, tell me in the comments. If you can't comment, Jeffrey, I'm kidding. Then I'll make like a post and you can tell me your thoughts about it there. So yeah, now it's time to review episode 2. And now we're reviewing episode 2. So episode 2 of Alien Earth, of course, just came out. I didn't know it came out. I already thought it was just episode 1, but apparently I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But, so yeah, I watched episode 2, and not if you don't know, you literally are watching this video, loved episode 1. I thought it was phenomenal. Give it like a 9 point something out of 10. Second episode, I'll say I didn't like it as much, but it was still phenomenal. I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. Of course, not as good as episode 1, but my lord, the show is planning out to be show of the year by far, so far, because we still got the rest of Wednesday, which I doubt that's gonna do anything good, but Stranger Things and Welcome to Derry. And next year's gonna be stacked. Spider-Man Noir, The Carrie Show, maybe Camp Crystal Lake, the show. Speaking of which, the Jason short film came out. I will react to that on the channel. Yeah. But yeah, I thought episode 2 was phenomenal. This is like the big storyline between Wendy and her brother. It's very sad. This whole thing is this guy wanting to talk to smarter people, so he tries to upgrade the AI, and the AI gets for Wendy, and she gets upgraded, and she can control through like different computers and stuff like that, and she's trying to find her brother. We get a bunch of xenomorph in this episode. It's phenomenal. I think, this episode actually might be better than the first one. There's a lot of xenomorph in it, and it's phenomenal. It's creepy, it's gross, it's amazing. Like, there's one scene you'll know when you get to it. I'm just gonna say, I'm calling it the George Washington scene. That's all I'm gonna say. That scene is phenomenal. Disgusting, but phenomenal. But yeah, xenomorphs used great in this. All of the aliens are just used great in this show so far. And then eventually we get Wendy and her brother reuniting, and it's really cool. I thought that was a cool part of the show that I'm glad they kept. Well, I'm not glad they kept. I'm glad they did, because it's really, really cool. Of course, it's not the most perfect show. It's not the best show I've ever seen in my life, but it's good. Great. Wait, what am I yapping about? It's phenomenal. Sorry, I'm just really distracted. It's phenomenal. Of course, not the best show I've seen, but I'm not gonna lie, it's up there. This is one of the best shows I've seen in a long time, and I've just seen 2 episodes. This is better than the entire first 4 episodes of Wednesday. It's not even close. I think I would only give 1 episode of Wednesday like a high rating, and that's episode 4. Episode 1 was pretty good. I'd give that like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I think 4 I would give a 9, and then 2 and 3 I'd give like 5 below. But yeah, that's my thoughts about episodes 1 and 2 of Alien Earth. Tell me what your thoughts are about it. And, yeah, make sure you watch those episodes, and I will be reviewing the episodes once they come along after this. Peace.